It was just a matter of time, and now we have Open Manus. If you don't know what Manus is, I just did a video on Manus yesterday where we went into what exactly that Manus is and what it can do. It is a generalist AI agent that has generated significant hype despite being invite only. Hype is such big that even I did a video when I didn't have the invite. I still don't have it, by the way. This reminds me of Google's old project Orchid, which also started as an invite only platform. Google's attempt to maintain an air of exclusivity ultimately backfired as competitors opened their similar projects to the public, allowing them to gain traction and leaving Orchid behind. I wonder if the same scenario might unfold with Manus. By limiting access, the company might create an aura of exclusivity, but it also risks being overtaken by more accessible alternatives. Maybe this Open Manus would be the one. We are going to install this Open Manus locally and we will see how it works. Very new project at the bleeding edge, so expect some hurdles, but anyway, let's try to get it installed. Let me also give a huge thanks to Mast Compute for sponsoring the VM and GPU for this video. I'm not going to use GPU for this. I will be using the hosted OpenAI's model, and this is the thing with these agentic software. You would need a very powerful model at the backend. If you can install some local models such as DeepSeek R1, maybe the 600 plus parameter one locally, feel free to replace it with that OpenAI. This is my VM which I'm going to use, and if you are also looking to rent a GPU or VM on very affordable prices, you can find the link to Mast Compute with a discount coupon of 50% in video's description. First up, let me create a virtual environment for Open Manus, and I'm just creating it with Python 3.12. I'm just going to press Y here and it is going to initialize my environment, and that is done. Second step, let's git clone the repo of OpenManus, and that is also done. Let's install all the requirements from the root of the repo. This is going to take a few minutes, so let's wait. Meanwhile, let me also introduce you to the sponsors of the video, who are Camel AI. Camel is an open source community focused on building multi-agent infrastructures for finding the scaling laws of agents, with applications in data generation, task automation, and world simulation. And you can also find the link to their website in video's description. As I said, I'm going to use OpenAI's model with OpenManus. If you're also following, please go to platform.openai.com and grab your OpenAI's API key, and that is a paid option. And it took around 3 to 4 minutes to get everything installed. Now we need to set the environment with our API key. For that, let me quickly show you in the VS Code editor how the configuration file looks like. And maybe before that, what I need to do, I'm just going to rename that configuration file to make things easier. So I'm just copying this config.example.toml and just renamed it to config.toml. Let's go here, and then this is my config folder, and this is a config.toml. So you see, this is where you can either use Anthropic's Claude if you like, or you can use OpenAI's model, or you can even go with the Azure one. So I'm just going to use OpenAI's model here. So let me put in my key, and that should be it. So I have set my key and cleared the screen. In order to run OpenManus, all you need to do is to run this command, and it is going to provide you a CLI. And there you go. So here, all you need to do is to just provide a text prompt. For instance, I'm asking it to create me a basic 3.js endless runner game with a cube as player and procedurally generated obstacles. Make sure to run it only in browser if possible. Also launch it in the browser automatically after creating the game. And you see that anonymized telemetry is also enabled. I hope that they wouldn't do it. They should ask us. Even this shouldn't be automatically enabled. Anyway, maybe we can go into the code and then disable it. So let me run this prompt, by the way. And you can see that it is now processing my request. Let's wait for it to run and see what it does here. Should be fun. And if I go above, it couldn't find the playwright. So you see, it couldn't find the playwright. which is a web automation framework library, and it is now installing the. Oh wow, there you go. So this is a runner game. I'm not sure what is happening here. Is that a runner game? What is happening here? Okay, so it is still executing it. Okay, so I'll just see what it does. I'll let it run. Maybe we can also open our terminal in small window just to see what is happening behind the scene. So you can see Manus is also thinking. There are some thoughts, and I believe it has created something. So let's check it out. What do you think? Not as good as I would hope. There is not much happening here anyway. So I don't think so. This one was a good one. So anyway, so let's try to do, maybe what I will do, I will go to Manus' own website, pick up some of the prompt which they have shared on their website, and we will run it here. And I'm going to do it in real time so that you would also see without any curation or editing of the video. So this is a actual Manus's website. If I scroll down, and maybe I will just pick up the first one, trip to Japan, and then this is itinerary. I'm just going to copy this. So I will let this run. I'll go back here, and then I'm just going to paste it here to see what happens. So this is just basically a 7-day Japan itinerary for April this to this, with some sort of budget, and then there are few other requirements. So I'm just going to close that. Let's run this one, and I will let it in front of you. Not sure why it executed from step 23. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cancel it, and so that we just give it free reign. So I'm just going to run it again. Let's paste. Now run it. Now it is starting from the step 1. So let's see if I just make it a bit bigger to see what it is doing. It is thinking, it is activating that Google search tool, as you can see here. It was executed, and then there is some marry me where to propose in Japan. I think it got some sort of page. And this is interesting. I didn't even put my Google's API key, but it was able to do something. So it is doing it. Let it work. I think it is going to take a bit of a time. So I will let it run. And if I just scroll above, you see it is also thinking and creating a plan. And Manus is thinking. There you go. So day 1 Tokyo. So something is happening. Date 3 Kyoto, Nara, Osaka. So doing something. And then still thinking, creating a lot of stuff. And by the way, beware of your API cost here if you're running it. Agentic software with API based model really could blow the cost unexpectedly. So make sure that you're aware. I'm also going to tell you how much did it put me back in terms of OpenAI's cost. And while it was running, it has also given me this handbook, day 1, this, map of Tokyo, and then attraction description and some other stuff. I'll just keep it as is, and then it is still working. So you can immediately tell that the tool is quite good, but very, very rough. I think they are still polishing. I think it is few hours old, I guess. This is quite good. And if you ask me, I think Manus is simply nothing but a wrapper on top of a lot of models. Maybe some of them are hosted, some of them are not. Maybe they have fine-tuned, or they have done some distillation on some of the models. I don't think so. This is something which has been created from scratch. This is not some sort of frontier thing. They have just did some alignment on top of some models. That is my own thoughts. Maybe I'm totally wrong. And that is all done. So where is that Chrome window which did? So there you go. So it has done this. It has given us the Japan handbook, and then it says that agent detected stuck state, observe duplicate step. Okay, but I think it has provided us quite a good stuff around Japan travel, and it has saved it there. So maybe I'll just go there, home Ubuntu OpenManus and HTML. Let me open it in front of you. So home, where is OpenManus? This is where it is. I think this is where it has put it in. This is the Japan travel. So the same one which it opened earlier. These are the travel tips. And this is the some of the travel handbook. It is not extensive as we would think, but it has done, I would say, a passing one. Whereas if you check out the actual Manus's response, that was really detailed and descriptive, as you can see here. You see, rail pass, and it also goes through a lot of stuff and gives you a proper itinerary. So still, I think early days, but hopefully this OpenManus is going to catch up. But my suggestion is that don't fall for the hype of either Manus or OpenManus, because these are just agentic software, autonomous one, and these things are going to improve a lot in the coming days. And mark my words, you are going to even forget what Manus was in maybe few weeks or few months time. That's it. I will drop the link to it in video's description. Let me know what do you think about OpenManus. And by the way, I just checked and it has cost me around $3 in OpenAI for these API calls and stuff. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching.